In the frozen roar of a battlefield, when steel screams and men fall into the mud, there are figures the living never see, yet every dying warrior feels them near. They are the Valkyries, the choosers of the slain, sent by Odin to the places where fate is decided in a single breath. They do not simply witness war, they shape it. With eyes like winter and voices like distant thunder, they ride through smoke and darkness, scanning the chaos for the ones marked to fall. Not every death is random, and not every victory belongs to the strongest. Somewhere above the clash of blades, the Valkyries are choosing who will collapse into the earth and who will rise into legend. Because for the warriors they claim, death is not the end. It is the beginning of another path, an ascent to Valhalla, the Hall of Odin, where the fallen are reborn as Einherjar and prepare for the final war that will one day shake the worlds. And tonight, as the battle rages, the Valkyries are coming. The Valkyries do not arrive when battle begins. They come when the outcome is already written in fate. As armies clash and the earth trembles beneath marching feet, the Valkyries ride through the smoke unseen by mortal eyes. Their war horses cut through chaos, as if the battlefield itself bends to their will. Spears shatter, shields break, and men fall screaming into the mud. But above it all, the Valkyries watch in silence. They do not seek the strongest. They do not seek the victor. They seek the worthy. Every swing of a sword, every final stand, every warrior who faces death without fear is measured. When the moment arrives, the Valkyries choose. Some are marked to fall beneath enemy blades. Others are spared, pulled back from death at the last breath. Victory and defeat shift with their passing, guided not by chance, but by divine design. When a chosen warrior collapses, the world does not end for him. His body remains on the battlefield, broken and still, but his soul rises. The Valkyries descend beside the fallen, their presence calm and absolute. Pain fades, fear dissolves. The soul is lifted from blood-soaked earth into cold open air. Together they ascend, leaving Midgard behind. Storm clouds part as they ride upward through realms unseen, carrying the fallen beyond mortal time. Below them, the war continues, unaware that destiny has already claimed its prize. Ahead stands Valhalla. The great hall of Odin towers above Asgard, its gates vast and unyielding, its roof forged from shields, its walls echoing with eternal battle cries. Here, the chosen dead are welcomed not as victims of war, but as honored warriors. Their mortal lives end at the gate, and their new existence begins. Within Valhalla, they are no longer men of flesh and doubt. They become the Einherjar, Odin's chosen army. Each day they fight one another without mercy, honing their strength for Ragnarok, the final war that will tear the cosmos apart. Each night they rise again, wounds healed, strength renewed, feasting beneath Odin's watchful eye. And among them move the Valkyries once more. No longer riders of the battlefield, they now serve within Valhalla, pouring mead, guiding the fallen, and watching silently as destiny prepares its final army. Their duty never ends. They do not mourn the living. They do not pity the dead. They exist only to fulfill fate. The Valkyries are not symbols of death. They are guardians of legacy. They decide which lives fade into silence and which echo forever in the halls of the gods. And so the battlefields of the mortal world fall silent, but the work of the Valkyries never truly ends. Long after the clash of steel fades, their presence lingers in the wind, in the echoes of fallen warriors whose names are remembered or forgotten by history. Every war, every final stand, every last breath taken in defiance of death becomes another moment where fate is weighed. And when that moment comes again, the Valkyries will ride. They do not age. They do not rest. They wait. From the heights of Asgard, they watch the world of men rise and fall, knowing that suffering, courage, and sacrifice will never disappear. As long as war exists, as long as warriors choose to stand their ground, the Valkyries will descend once more. Silent, resolute, inevitable. In Valhalla, the Einherjar continue to train beneath endless skies, sharpening their blades for a future yet to arrive. Laughter echoes through the hall, mixed with the sound of combat, feasting, and song. To them, death was not an end, but a calling answered. And standing among them, ever watchful, are the Valkyries. No longer choosing who will fall, but guarding those who already have. Their eyes remain fixed on destiny, knowing that Ragnarok draws closer with every passing age. For when the final war comes, when gods and monsters clash and the worlds burn, the Valkyries will ride one last time, not to choose the fallen, but to lead them. They are not bringers of death. They are guides between worlds. They are the hands of fate made flesh. And when warriors fall beneath darkened skies, when blood stains the earth, and courage is tested beyond mortal limits, remember this. You may die alone, but if you are chosen, you will never fall forgotten. Because the Valkyries are watching.